I delivered our letter to Fort Mercius. I don't think they suspected anything.
I knew I was right to entrust that task to you. You've got that honest kind of face that makes it easy to fool people.
Is that meant to be a compliment?
What did you write in the letter?
I informed them that reinforcements were on the way. It would have been suspicious for troops to show up unannounced.
So, the plan is...
We'll disguise ourselves as reinforcements from the Imperial capital and sneak into Fort Mercius.
Oh, you used my disguise plan after all.
We've also procured Imperial Army uniforms.
Ooh, good work. I knew this was the only way.
However, that alone wouldn't be enough.
You did say the plan needed a little more refinement. Are you going to dress up like Edelgard, Claude?
I'm not sure that would accomplish much. In the letter, I included the name of the Imperial General leading the reinforcements. While we're heading to the fort, a separate army is going to attack us.
We're going to be attacked?
That's all just for show, though. It'll be our allies who are attacking us.
Oh, I get it. We're going to make it look like the Alliance is attacking Imperial reinforcements.
Right. When the troops in the fortress panic and open up the gates, we're in.
I'd love nothing more than for this plan to work, but I've got some bad news for you. Apparently, the notorious Death Knight has been placed in charge of defending Fort Mercius.
The one who kidnapped Flame.
The Death Knight. I did not wish to ever think of him again.
He got some acclaim in the battle to subjugate Western Fargus. They say he holds the most military prowess in the Empire.
Even so, we've got Teach here to command us. All will be well. You have to trust us.
So your big plan is to just trust your professor? Really, boy?
Under the professor's guidance, I'm sure we'll manage somehow. We're counting on the tactics you learned from Captain Gerald.
Prepare yourselves, everyone. It's time. Teach, this is for your ears only, but there's actually one more part to my plan. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but I have no choice.
No choice?
Absolutely. We can't afford to hold anything back. Thanks to Edelgard's strength, the Imperial Army is more unified than I would have expected. It was a painful realization, but after our battle at Gronder Field, it's clear that we can't win if we don't pull out all the stops. I also realized something else during that battle. There really is something special about you, Teach. The reason we were all able to keep our cool in the midst of the chaos was because we all trust in you, in your command and in your strength. Everyone here believes that we will win as long as we have you on our side. Our faith in you is borderline religious. You and I, we have what it takes to free Fodlan from the Empire's rule. I know in my heart that we'll make it through to witness the world after all the fighting has ceased.
That woman approaches. Will Death's scythe claim you? Or will I fall to that sword of yours?
Alright. The story shall begin. Save. Alright, 1 second. I don't see Dark Bishop, unfortunately. Nope. You need reason at A in order to do it. That's evil. Especially for you. For your defense and res, this Dark Bishop would actually be pretty tanky. With that much HP too, what the hell? Like that much avoid, as well as having the HP and the defense and res, it's kind of funny that you could make that work. But alright. Taking Fort Merceus. Fort Merceus, said to be impregnable. Lies between you and Enbar, the Imperial capital. Seizing the sturdy fortress will require a carefully devised strategy. And a much better Sylvain. Could have, but I'm stupid, so we don't have the room for that. Guess because our small army with the class as house leader is borderline invincible, the armies in your command are kind of not strong green units. That's true, they are green units, so they're not that great. Well, let's see what threat they possess, or they pose to us. So they have the Death Knight, and that's pretty much the only threat I think they have.
Thank you.
While awaiting reinforcements, the Alliance predicts the Empire will continue to fortify its defenses at Fort Merceus. Knowing this risk, Claude and a select few advance, hoping to gain entry to the fort through deception.
What's the map look like? Pretty open. Lots of walls, which means that we can fly over because we don't give a shit about those. Still not many skill on anyone. So this person has, what the fuck, a full set. A Brave Axe along with Lancebreaker, Pass, God help me. Italian Wrath, Desperation, Axe Fair, and Axe Crits, and Axe Prowess, with a Brave Axe equipped. I mean, 30 strength and 18 speed is not bad. That would be Casper? Ah. There's Death Knight. That's not a unit. Cloud, what the fuck, sir? Oh. Okay, no, you're on a special thing right there. Fire Orb. Gotcha. I'm about to say, what kind of tome do you have? I think Linhardt should be here too. Oh, then I think he might be the one on the top left then. I don't know why I feel like it would be this guy. Yeah. Something about his costume looked a bit different. Automatic Void, Defiant Res, Unsilenceable, double uses, better heal, terrain resistance. Shining right next to a child that was turned into a monster. Good to know. And the Dark Knight, once again, has the Dark Seal. And once again, he's still one of the most threatening things on the map, just because he exists with Counter-Strike. Or Counter-Attack. Ignat's with the wrong person. Mercedes with the wrong person. You're with the wrong person. I want to mix it up a little bit, maybe. Oh, also. You're not a unit yet. Let's... Nah. With Ignatz. And Actually, I can't even really improve it with you, because no matter what, DLCs have lower priority. But I guess just in case.
Welcome. Come back.
I'm pretty sure we don't need to roll out any weapons either, so... The only thing I can say is flyers, I gotta make sure they're near the edge. Should be fine, I think. Alright, let's fight.
General, reinforcements have arrived from the capital. They clashed with Alliance forces in the outskirts of the city, but should enter the fortress soon.
You let them in? Make haste and slaughter them all.
Huh? Why?
They are enemies. Slaughter them all. I will not say it again.
We made it in. Professor, take control from the south. I have my own task to do from here. There are preparations to be made for our secret plan.
I see your skills haven't dulled yet, kiddo.
What did you expect? Everyone, listen up! From now on, the Almiran forces will be fighting by our side. We'll work as one, and we will bring down that fort together!
Okay, so he gets his own battalion.
An impregnable fortress is a wide-open prairie once you get inside. From here, we'll attack from the north and south at once.
No different than a prairie, you say? You've got a strange head on your shoulders, kiddo.
For Nadir the Undefeated, this should be as easy as a walk in a meadow, right?
Ha! Well, goddess or death god or whoever they may be, let's crush them to dust.
Enemy reinforcements will appear from all sides of the fortress. If you move one of your units onto the space where enemy reinforcements enter the battlefield, you can stop them from appearing there. Alright.
Leave it to me.
Let's make this quick. I don't have time for this! No time to slow down.
You're amazing.
Alright, no one will advance from that just yet from the looks of it.
Ready when you are.
I find it disconcerting that the bow will not attack Ingrid, but it will attack Lysithea.
It is done. Onward. I'll make up for the setback.
I'll do my best.
Oh, now it's gonna attack Marianne. What kind of range does that thing have? Jeez.
This is for the best, right?
Alright, almost done with that class.
What's my strategy? My orders?
Oh, mini bow. We don't need the bullion right now.
What's the plan?
Shall we?
I do this for all of us.
Here, and I think Hilda can possibly kill it.
Thanks.
Wait, what is the other archer? Dismount and kill one.
Fighting wears me out. Yep, I'm stronger now.
At the ready.
Them.
Sorry,
No more fire.
but I must. I'm that much closer to my goal.
God, if you'd gotten strength, it would have been perfect. Doesn't really do much about you. Oh, I forgot to check the. Nice. The chests that were here. So I don't have any keys or anything like that, unfortunately.
A fitting outcome.
Can't afford to slack off.
Wait, you have. Can't. Yeah. But. You can still just kill, anyways.
I must keep going.
And now you've mastered Dark Flyer. You gain
I think I
transmute.
really get it now.
And alright, with that, no more reinforcements can come from over there. Let's pretty much blitzkrieg this entire thing. Rush them, don't leave them a chance.
I will not die yet.
Alright, and that sword master comes for you. We'll give some small supports right there. Actually, those two can handle it for a moment.
Did the trick. Seems like fighting's all I do these days.
I'm surprised they're not wanting to attack you. And I guess you are the queen of crit right now.
I got cocky.
With that much fucking dex.
fought and won.
More came. Oh no, that's when they move. The next turn, more will happen.
Sorry, but it's you or me. All is going to plan. I'm stronger than before.
Nice, actually. The amount of times our green units have gotten crit is actually kind of entertaining.
Can't afford to lose.
Evasion ring. Let's see.
Never let your guard down.
Our team is pretty well off, but like I was trying to point that out a bit earlier, that it feels like even if like our team purposely like does not use their best stuff, we are pretty damn well off. Offensively, we are
Get
unmatched.
used to this.
Defensively, we are high enough that the AI can't do much about it, I think. You have to read your res, you don't give a shit.
This is for the best, right?
Is Wayne survive? Pretty much, I'm gonna assume, yeah. 18 res with, what, 60 HP? Versus their 22 attack. With miasma. Oh wait, you were added into attack here. Shit, I would have put the hand back. Okay. Oh, Ingrid. Ingrid can also kill. And it only wants 1v1. We can, yeah. Let everyone go their separate ways then. Should be no more arrows, I believe. This flank's already done. We can honestly
Good time for a
solid
secret
break right
scoop.
here. Hopefully, the AI will target and break some stuff. Because now I got its eyes on me. You only got 2 more to do, man. Only 2 more to do.
Yeah. Thanks.
Well, this you could get some speed and dex, I believe, right? Speed, dex, and luck. And apparently charisma, somewhere. Equip the Sword of the Creator. You can wind sweep, bane of monsters. Sublime Heaven would kill. Yeah, that'll
You're
do.
stronger now. Whether I kill you or you kill me, I'm looking forward to this. If you desire to slay me, follow. The appointed hour is at hand.
Feels like fighting is all there is.
I find it also, again, worrying how...
He's hiding something. It's annoying to do what he's telling us to, but we don't really have a choice. After him.
Wait, was that the... I guess that's what I get for not actually reading the victory conditions. For some reason I thought I had to kill everyone.
It is coming. Leave now, or all of you will die.
Run! We have to evacuate immediately!
What just happened here? The fort. It's just gone.
Yeah, if it was a nuke, we would not be alive. It was ICBMs, but still.
Hey, kiddo, what was with that javelin of light?
Javelin of light. Well, that describes it pretty well. The fortress was supposedly impregnable, but look at it now. It's hard to imagine that the Empire would do something like that. But if not them, then who? And for what purpose? If they wanted to kill us, then why wait until now to use it?
We almost died just now, and without an answer to any of that. Speaking of unanswered questions, why is Nardell here? Care to explain? I get the feeling there's something you two are keeping from us.
I'll go ahead and see my subordinates off to Elmira, kiddo.
Wait, Nader! Are you really just gonna leave me here and run away?
I hope to see you again, Judith. And you too, Professor. I'll be praying for your safety.
Nader, are you saying that Nardell is actually Nader the Unstoppable?
Unstoppable?
It's actually Nader the Undefeated. Almirans love grand titles.
I knew he was no ordinary person, but to think he was the great hero of Elmira.
Hey, can we really afford to be chatting right now? If another one of those javelins of light falls, we're all dead.
Claude, there are things I wish to ask you, but first we must hurry and withdraw.
Right you are. Come on, everyone. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Claude, it is time for you to explain. Why are you so close with an Almiran general?
Well, he did quite a bit for me when I was younger.
When you were younger? So, before you joined House Regan? How and where did you meet him? There aren't many opportunities to meet a general from Almira in Fodlan.
If that's what you believe, it's only because that's what you've been led to believe. After all, we have Cyril here among our allies, and he was born in Elmira.
Hey now, don't drag me into this.
There's a big, wide world outside of Fodlan, and it's overflowing with different places and cultures. You think interacting with outsiders is odd, but isn't avoiding contact with the outside world far more unnatural?
Don't change the subject, Claude. To the people of the Alliance, the Almirans are...
It's true that there's a history of hostility, but why should that mean we're doomed to remain hostile forever? The Almirans aren't monsters. Just look at Cyril. Does he look like a monster to you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Right, Teach? What did you think when you met Nadir?
Reliable general, let's say that.
I'll tell him you said that. And I'm sure that if all of you got to know him, all of your preconceived notions would change too. I know you guys, and you aren't the type of people to reject someone without trying to get to know them.
But how did those Almirans even get past Fodlan's throat? I doubt my brother would just let them pass without saying anything.
Yeah, about that. I actually made sure your brother met Nadir in advance.
What? Lord Holst met with an Almiran general?
Oh, so that's why you were so interested in my brother. But wait, they're supposed to be bitter enemies. They've fought each other several times before.
I know, it was a big gamble. But rather than having me try to convince them myself, I knew it would be easier to just have them meet. They were taken aback at first, but sure enough, they hit it off. They were even drinking to their newfound brotherhood before parting.
It makes sense. If you take the greatest heroes away from the battlefield, of course they'll get along.
Fighting one minute and drinking together the next? Men are so weird.
Ultimately, someone's bloodline has nothing to do with the friendships they forge. Relations between the Alliance and Almira is a matter we'll tackle in the future. Still, I want to take this opportunity to make one thing clear to all of you. After we defeat the Empire, I intend to tear down the walls that separate Fodlan from the outside world. I want to let people and goods come and go freely, and in doing so, eradicate prejudices about the outside world.
Huh?
Would it even be possible to achieve such a thing? It directly contradicts the Seros' tenets.
Does it? I'm not so sure. In any case, I'm prepared for the inevitable protests and criticism. New ways of doing things are always met with resistance. During our time at the Officers' Academy, all of you overcame the barriers of birthplace, status, and ideology. Having gone through so much with all of you, I have no doubt that, in time, you'll understand.
I guess there were a lot of different people there. People we wouldn't have met through the normal course of our lives.
Dusker once opposed the kingdom, but there was someone from Dusker there. Brigid once invaded the Empire, but the Brigid princess was there. We ate at the same table as those people. Sure, sometimes we didn't get along, but other times we helped each other out. Can we really draw a definitive line in the sand and say one group of people is all good and another all bad? If I can realize my dream, Fodlan will be reborn. The old age will end, and we'll welcome a new dawn.
But if...
Save your objections for another day, Gloucester boy. That said, there are more pressing matters to discuss. Our next step is to invade the Imperial capital, right?
That's right. I'm sure Edelgard is eagerly awaiting our arrival in Enbar. Reinforcements from the Alliance Lords should arrive soon. Let's make sure we're ready to greet them.
What are the teachings of Saros to say don't talk to the outside world? And depending on how you want to call the scene right there, also be prejudicial to people.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. The Chaos of War. Claude's plan to call in Almiran forces succeeds, and the Alliance army captures Fort Mercius. Before they can celebrate their victory, javelins of light rain down from the sky and destroy the fort. Forced to temporarily evacuate, the Alliance army regroups at Garreg Mach until it is ready to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
Fuck you guys, make me remember the tall people from the churches. I forgot where we even got that from. Was that Dragon Quest or was that SMT? I forget which one. It was SMT? Alright, I forgot. It's stupid, but it's funny as hell.
It's almost time to invade the Imperial capital. We still don't know where Rhea is, but if she's alive, she's likely in Enbar. Hopefully we manage to find her without too much trouble.
I wonder if she's alive.
If the Empire has some reason to keep Rhea alive, then she's alive. I'm sure you must be anxious to see her again.
We just gotta save her.
Well, if that's what you want, I'll do my best to make it happen. But we're going up against Edelgard here. It won't be so simple.
Our next stop is the Imperial capital. We've sure come a long way.
What are you talking about? This is Garrick Mach. It's where we started.
I didn't mean literally, Raphael. I was speaking symbolically.
My earnest desire to protect the Alliance has carried me this far. It will not fail me. I am sure the rest of you all have your own reasons to fight as well. Of course, I understand that the fight will not end until we defeat the Empire. And now the time has arrived at long last to march on the Imperial capital and defeat the Emperor.
It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? We all come from different places and have different goals and dreams. But thanks to those two, we were all able to come together and overcome all sorts of challenges.
You are referring to Claude and the Professor, I assume? Even within our own odd group, those two are particularly unusual.
Oh, so you are aware that you're odd.
Well, it was simply a figure of speech. I am speaking about Claude and the Professor right now. They're like the wind and the trees.
Huh? Claude and the Professor are? What does that even mean? And who is which?
Motherfucker, Dimitri, why? He shares the fate of all Lancers. I just now realized that. What the fuck, Team Eradicate?
I was just thinking that if we're the birds, then those two are like the trees and the wind. The Professor is a great tree that kindly embraces us and watches over us as we perch on its branches. And Claude is like the wind, pushing us forward as we soar across the open sky.
The metaphor about the Professor is solid, but I think Claude just blows us around on a whim. Still, we owe him a lot.
I think that's beautiful, Marianne. I can really picture it. When this war is over, I'd love to paint a picture of those two. Oh, and of all the people we've fought with as well.
You mean like a historical painting? I like that. Maybe our descendants will look at it a long, long time from now.
I must say, that piques my interest. I look forward to seeing how you portray my valiant efforts.
When you put it that way, we may be witnessing one of the greatest events in Fodlan's history. It's a lot of pressure, but the sense of duty I feel is even stronger than the fear.
I'm just happy to be here with all you. I won't get scared, no matter what we face.
We have our goal. Enbar, the Imperial capital. Let's get to work.
Happy birthday, Sylvain. You get flowers.
Thank you so much.
God damn it. I never made the connection of Dimitri just getting stabbed off, like just stabbed by a bunch of people. Just like, oh yeah. Like who? Like all Lancers. They die by the pokey sticks. Sometimes their own, I guess, other times not. That is less reason to side with her. When you support their war with Raphael and Ignat. What do you got?
Yes! Time for food! Hey, Ignatz! Is this seat taken?
Oh, hey, Raphael. I'm done eating, so you can sit here if you like.
Really? But there's still food on your plate.
It's fine. I'm not that hungry. Anyway, I guess I'll be heading off.
Oh, okay. Hey, Ignatz! Want to train with me?
Oh my, that equipment's looking rusty. Let me fetch some oil.
What's the matter? It always looks like that. Come on. We'll take care of it later.
No, you have to do it as soon as you notice. There's oil in the warehouse. I'll be right back.
Hey, Ignatz.
Hello, Raphael.
Are you busy? I need to talk to you.
No, that's... Oh, almost forgot. It's time to return this book to the library. I'll just...
Hey. Hold up. Are you seriously gonna keep running away from me?
What? No, I'm not running.
Yes, you are. Every time I try to talk to you, you make up some excuse and run. What's going on? You were a lot friendlier to me when we were kids. You were always so excited to show me all the neat stuff you had whenever I came to visit. We'd play hide and seek with my little sis, draw pictures, and do other fun stuff too. Remember all that?
Things can't be the way they were. It's regrettable, but it's the truth.
Regrettable? What's there to regret?
I mean, you know, what happened to your parents. My parents are the reason your parents died.
You're still upset about that? Look, it's like I told you. My parents' death was an accident.
No, but see,
Oh, I see. But we're done talking about this. You gotta stop beating yourself up over it. It was an accident.
He's just putting on a brave face. No one is that forgiving.
Alright. And the next one is Sylvain. Was Dorothea at A? Hell no. Was Ingrid at double A? I mean, the fact that he's locked makes me feel like I should do this, but I might have to unlock him and put someone else in that slot to make things work, so I'm probably gonna avoid that. And I hate that I have to think about it that way, of just, like, that context. And also Dorothea and Ingrid right here. I hate it. That's fine, though, because it's not A.
So, what is it, Yuri? You had me come all this way.
I need you for something. Have a seat. I won't take much of your time.
Okay.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. Here you are.
Oh, wow. Did you make this yourself?
I may not seem like much of a chef, but I know a thing or two about cooking. Looks tasty, hmm?
Can I, eat it now? I'm famished after all the training.
Have at. That's why I asked you here.
I see. Well, thank you. Don't mind if I do. This dish is divine. The first bite just melts in your mouth, and these vegetables are perfect. The flavors are interwoven together like a dance of swords between two myrmidons.
Calm yourself, Ingrid. I'm in no need of a critique. I just want you to enjoy it and take a load off.
Aw, thank you. I will. That was delicious, Yuri. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm glad. Then it was worth all the toil that went into preparing it.
You haven't eaten anything for yourself?
I figured I'd eat something a bit later. I didn't make the meal for me.
You cooked only for me?
Mm-hmm. The innkeeper provided me with some of his finest meat and told me to feed you. I figured if I was going to do it, I'd better do it right. So I popped into the kitchen and got working.
That won't do at all, Yuri. Meals are meant to be shared. It seems my stomach got the better of me this time, though. And I scarfed everything before remembering that.
Why bother yourself with such trivialities? The meal was a gift. Seeing you enjoy yourself like that is all the reward I need.
What way is that?
A bit like when you had all that meat stuffed into your cheeks at the marketplace. Like some kind of chipmunk. I like seeing the contentment on your face when you cut loose.
You do?
The innkeeper couldn't have said it better. She's got a real foodie face, that one.
I'm not quite sure how to feel.
Really, though, there are a few things I enjoy as much as seeing a woman indulging herself.
You should consider your words before using them. Such a flirtatious comment can only invite misunderstandings.
I didn't mean it that way.
Oh, wait. She's gone some PTSD there. Meh. And Dorothea, what's going on here?
Nice to see you, Yurikins. I was wondering if you might do me a favor.
You're looking a bit serious, Ladybird. Oh, your foot. What happened?
It's healing nicely, but I'm not supposed to put too much weight on it.
Ah, so that's why you've called me here. What do you need? Help with errands?
Not an errand, an opera.
I see.
There's been some loose plans for a performance. Nothing professional, strictly volunteer. I signed up to take part as one of the main roles. And then this happened. The professor told me I should bow out just to be on the safe side.
Makes sense to stay off your feet while you heal. Meanwhile, you want me to fill your role, right?
Got it in one. I'm glad we're on the same page here.
Surely someone else is up to the task. Professor Manuela, for example.
Already tried. Trust me, I wouldn't ask unless I was desperate. I knew how much you'd hate the idea.
Aside from hating it, I also wouldn't remotely sound like you do.
Oh, don't worry about that. Most of our audience won't be able to tell the difference. The crowd's going to be a bunch of survivors and war orphans, not your usual connoisseurs. I'm only talking about a small festival in the plaza. We want to give them a good show, that's all. You have an idea of what they've been through. I thought you might want to pitch in.
I hear your angle. Fine, yes, I'll do it.
Good for you. I knew you'd rise to the occasion.
You certainly know how to pull heartstrings to get your way, don't you? Where did you learn to do that anyway? The opera?
Could be. I've never known a songstress who wasn't both beautiful and resourceful. Now, are you ready to go over the libretto? You've got a lot of rehearsing to do before the performance. Seriously, though. Thanks, Yurikins.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're not gonna get you or you, which means now I need to actually be sure to check all of them to make sure that there's not extra ones, or just like, I don't know, something about wanting to like have some pairs be the way we want them. It makes me feel like I'm purposely having to not experience more of the game just because, oh, you're gonna lock them into a relationship. Why? Because you A rank instead of S rank them. And just, I'm used to the other games where S rank is the actual one that binds it. I said earlier that I had to take care of something, and unfortunately I do. Well, I actually would have gone on for the entire session, length today, because I had just come back from the wedding that I attended with for my best friend, one of my actual first best friends, his wedding. A lot of shit happened. I gotta make some more phone calls, and I gotta do some other stuff as an actual adult, which means it's gonna overlap enough that I'm gonna have to end stream here, guys. Sorry about that, but thanks for watching for what little I could do. Hope you had a great time. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses, alright? Stay awesome, everyone. I gotta make like 5 fucking phone calls. And none of them are gonna last less than 20 minutes just because of the fucking... Yeah, that's gonna suck, but oh well. See ya. And also, Xeries321, thanks for the follow. You're awesome. Sorry you had to show up pretty much right at the end there, but thanks for giving me a shot, alright?